Yo, 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 yo. Bradley here with, I guess, the Illuminati Weekly. I don't know. It's a little early. We normally do it on the weekend, right? I was going to have music. I'm just going to turn it off. So we normally do the Illuminati Weekly on the weekend. We're gearing up for a very busy weekend, though. We are gearing up for our first playoff run. So I imagine every chance we get, we are probably going to be hosting running streams this weekend. And on top of the streams, there's probably also going to be a lot of graphic production and a lot of other crap. So in the mix of the busyness, I think it's possible that Illuminati Weekly might kind of get pushed to the side in the mix of everything else going on. So before the playoffs begin to roll tomorrow, I think our plan is to advance around 10 a.m. tomorrow. We have a game being played around 9 a.m., 9 or 10 a.m. So after that game, we will be advancing to the wild card. So before we hit the wild card, I figured, hey, let's do the Illuminati Weekly now, right? And we could, on this Illuminati Weekly, completely break down the playoffs. I don't think we need to. We just put out, like, if you want to break down of kind of like the door to the playoffs, go check out the articles that BKO wrote. He did an excellent job with him that really laid things out. I will say this about the playoffs as we approach them. I have been a part of many leagues in the past. I've been running CFMs for, I don't even know now, well over 10 years probably, right? Like it's been a while. I've been doing it for a long time. I feel like as we enter this playoffs, right? I feel like as we enter these playoffs, I feel like this is something that's different, right? I feel like every playoff spot, like if you earned one of the playoff spots in this league, like you earned something different. Like I feel like just getting into the door in this league with the playoffs, I feel like that is an accomplishment. And I feel like looking at all of the potential matchups that we have, I feel like there are so many diverse matchups. And looking at like all of the games, like I feel like each of the games have a big fight feel to them. I cannot wait for these playoffs to get rolling. It is going to be an absolute blast. But we are going to do something different today. We are going to do something different tonight. It's an ideal I've had that I've kind of been sitting on. I was kind of considering something like it, and then I had a conversation recently with Evo about doing power rankings different. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and dive into things. So, that's not what I want on that. All right. As you can see, I've got a blank canvas behind me or beside me. This blank canvas has your devs on them: hidden, normal, star, superstar, and X factor. Next to hidden, we have a slow icon. For those of you who have been around for a while, been a part of the Matic community for a while, you would know before the modern hidden, normal, star, superstar, X factor, right? You would know that there was previous development systems, and they were kind of similar, kind of different. One of the developments that used to be, but no longer is slow. And for our purposes, I'm going to include a slow. we are going to go through all 32 owners, and I am going to drop them into a category, right? One of these categories. I'm going to drop them into slow dev. I'm going to drop them into hidden, into normal, into star, into superstar, into X Factor. And if anyone ends up getting X Factor, I think it'll be fun to give them an ability. So we'll come up with like an ability of like, this is why this person is an X Factor, right? Give me a second. I'm trying to find the members page. Here it is. All right. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. I'm going to start. This. Oh, it should be noted also that on top of like putting people in these lists, I am going to make roles on the server for these developments, right? I'm going to make a slow, a hidden, a normal, a star, a superstar, and an X Factor, and I'm going to give everybody one of these roles. So yeah, let's do this. I'm going to start with my own division. And when I initially place someone, like we might not keep them where I initially placed them. We might once as kind of the greater scheme of things comes together, we might move people around. So first off, we have my Bengals, and I think there's only one place that my Bengals should go. We should go over in the X Factor. No. We're kicking off things. Where the heck did that go? I lost it. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, man. I go over into the slow category. Like, we all know it. Like, we know what's up. So, I'm not going to be the only one there, though, so eat it. Okay, so we got me in the slow category. As for Browns, right? I think for now we are going to put Browns into the normal category. We may end up bumping them up to star, maybe. I don't know. But for now, we are going to throw Browns into normal. Okay, so we have Steelers. I'm not sure where I want to put Steelers. Like, I've gone back and forth on Steelers. I've gone back and forth on Young Swagger. Part of me is like, he's just a star. However, like, there's also like other parts of me that are like, oh my god, like I at one time predicted this guy to go 19-0, right? So I mean, is he an X Factor? I don't know. And then I mean, superstars in the middle. I'm honestly kind of leaning towards putting Young Swagger in X Factor and into the X Factor category. However, if I did this, I think the ability we put on him is some like, I don't know what it would be. Like, maybe call it like Kaioken, right? From knockoff from Dragon Ball Z. Like, call it Kaioken with the ideal of like there comes a point where Young Swagger will basically like Kaioken and power up, and he's a completely different player, right? So like this Kaioken ability, basically what we're saying is you're inconsistent, but when you're on, you're on. How the heck do you even spell Kaioken? Kaioken times 10. Let's see if it pops up. There we go. That's how you spell it. Okay. Kaya. Okay. Let me shrink my brush size on this. Okay, we'll drop Kaioken by that, and we'll put him there for now. We might not leave him there. The last remaining team within my division is Evo. And we are going to throw Evo into the X Factor category. And I already know the X Factor ability that we're going to put on him. Mark Andrews. Like, that's all there is to it. If you end up playing Evo in the playoffs, all you need to do is ask yourself before the snap, where is Mark Andrews? You find him and you manually cover him. Okay, you manually cover him. I played Evo, I guess like tonight. It's after midnight right now, so my time right now. So I guess last night technically, but tonight, I played him last night, and like I promise you, I literally had Mark Andrews triple covered. Like I was running man coverage, and I took both my deep safeties and had them man up or I took both my safeties and had them man up onto Mark Andrews. So we had Mark Andrews triple covered, and he's still out there ag catching, right? Like, god dang it. Evo is mutt. That's what's up. Evo is mutt. All right. So yeah. Let's see. Smee. Smee's Washington Commanders. I'm gonna throw Smee into normal for now. Might not stay there, but I think he'll stay there. I think we'll leave Smee there. I think Smee's probably a normal. I think he could be better than a normal, but I don't think he is. Let's see, Broncos. Aaron and his Broncos. There's only one place to put Aaron. And Aaron gets to hang out with me over here and there in the slow category. And we're not alone either. We are not alone. We are going to be joined by Bradley number 2. One, like, guy, your name's Bradley, and 2, when we played, if I would have had my kicking figured out, you would have lost. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I won that game. So, you got beat by me. You got beat by me. So, you get beat by me. You get to go into the slow category. Let's see. Aaron, or not Aaron, but Nick. Ooh, where do we put Nick? Ah, man. Nick. You're probably not going to like this, my guy, but I'm throwing you into the normal category. Like, you go there until you prove otherwise. MacDub TV. MacDub, I think, would like put himself into the slow category, but I'm telling you, he's a lot better than he gives himself credit for. We are throwing him into the superstar category. We have Luar. I'm going to put Luar into the X Factor category right now. For now, he may or may not stay there. Once everything's together, we'll assess things. The ability that we are putting on onto Luar for now is just him. Okay, just him. We have Jumper and his Eagles. We are going to throw Jumper and his Eagles into the star category. BKO. Ooh. I think we're going to throw BKO over into the superstar category for now. We'll see if he stays there. I'm not sure. Following BKO, we gotta snag. Where is Jay Dizzle? Where's the Colts at on this? Where is the Colts? There is the Colts. Okay. Jay Dizzle gets to go over into the X Factor category. And the X Factor ability that we're putting on him is 41%. All right, and if you know, you know. Jay Dizzle went on a 10-game winning streak. And in that 10-game winning streak, he held opposing quarterbacks to 41% passing completion, right? So, yeah. The Lions. I'm going to put the Lions in the hidden category. I feel like it is common knowledge that he's tanking. So, we don't know. We don't know what he's going to be able to do. Like, people are like, oh, he's so good. Or I don't know if people say he's so good, but people are like, oh, he's tanking. And, like, I think people would probably say he's good, right? However, we've not seen that. And people said Nick was good. And Nick has just been trash so far, so we're going to throw him into there. Ooh. Steady and his Dolphins. Steady took over. I think when he took over the Dolphins, they were like a 2-win team, and I think he's one of the teams that are on the bubble of the playoffs, and it's uncertain if he's going to get in. But I think the general belief right now, last I heard, I was talking in a group chat earlier, but I think the general belief is Steady is in. I think. And for him to do that and come in like what he came into and turn this team around and be in the position he's in now, and also people hyped him up incredibly and he's been delivering. Like, I think it's definitely something you have to take notice of. People have painted him to be amazing. He's been delivering. And if we were to put an ability on him, we're just going to put cheese on him, right? His ability is cheese. Like, when he came in, what I was told is he's amazing. He's cheesy. So, yeah, the ability we're putting on him is cheese. I think once we wrap this up, or once we get all the teams positioned, we're definitely going to be moving out some of these potential X factors that we have on the list, right? Because I think it's a bit unbalanced. I'm thinking right now, maybe at the moment, the X factors. I don't know. We'll keep powering through. We still got quite a few teams on the list. Mike Dubb. We're going to throw Mike Dubb into star. I would consider superstar, but also he hasn't really delivered yet. And also, like, me saying I'd put him in superstar also might be a bit biased because I like Mike Dubb a lot. The Rams. Ooh. I'm debating on X Factor or Superstar. We could also potentially go hidden. That could be an option too because he's new to the league and has only played 2 games. But his first game in week 17, he blew out Julian. And I was in a group chat today, and who was in it? Daring was in it, and people were talking about his division, and he was talking about he likes his division. I think the conversation was he was in the Saki division, but then they asked, did you see? And that is the X Factor ability that we are going to put on Frank and his Rams for now. Because did you see the blowout that the Rams threw down on Julian? Speaking of Julian, I think we're going to put him into Superstar. I think you can make a case for X Factor. But I don't feel like Julian has turned the heads. He's had the high production, but I don't feel like he's turned the heads. King Nelson, I think there are people that would make a case for him at X Factor, right? But I'm going to put King Nelson in at Superstar. I've not been impressed. Jagoda. I think we'll put Jagoda at star. I think you can make a case for Superstar, maybe. Maybe we do still move him to Superstar. Maybe. The Titans. I think in time, for now, I'm going to put Estrada and his Titans into star. I think definitely in time, he'll potentially move out from that. WV George and his 49ers, this is a team that I have praised very heavily, but the team hasn't been able to deliver. And in the end, like, I can say all I want to say, but either you're producing or you're not. And, yeah, we're throwing them into normal. Drunken Lycan and his Saints. This is a hard one for me. I think we could put Drunken Lycan in normal. I think we could also put Drunken Lycan in slow. Let me go over to the console real quick. Let me go to the PlayStation. Let me look at some Drunken Lycan's games. Okay, let's scroll down to the bottom. Okay, didn't play this week. Didn't play last week. Lost to the Browns. Lost to Debo. Bye week. Lost. He beat the previous Rams. Not a big deal. Lost. Not sure who that would have been at the time, but we've not had anyone stick out. He beat me. That's not hard. I'm not sure who that would have been. Yeah, I like Drunken Lycan a lot, but we're going to leave Drunken Lycan in the slow category for now. I'm sorry, Drunken. I love you. All right. The Giants. We're going to throw Giants into the star category. Hang on. Let me look at something real quick. I don't know a lot about ice. I think I don't know. Let's go back over to we'll go back over and look once more at what was it? Where did that go? Okay, let's go and look one more. It's at the PlayStation and look at Ice's games. What's this doing? Okay. Schedule. Raiders. Okay, beat Nick. Lost to WV. Beat Young Swagger. Beat Patriots. Beat Rams. Lost to Julian. Lost to Seahawks. What? Bro. Okay, Ice. You're going into normal. You're going into the normal category. You lost to Aaron. Aaron's in the slow category, so Ice, you get to go into normal. Seahawks. We currently have no Seahawks owner because I kicked the Seahawks owner tonight because I'm a bad person. So I kicked him. I'm a bad person that just likes to kick people for no apparent reason, and the people I kick, they do nothing wrong. They're just good, and I'm an awful commish. So yeah, we are going to. I put the Lions over. Oh yeah, because he's tanking. So we are going to put the Seahawks over here. Seahawks are going to go into hidden because we don't have a Seahawks owner right now. H Coke and his Panthers. We're going to throw H Coke. We're simply going to throw H Coke into star. I think you can make a case for him being superstar, but we're just going to throw him into star for now. Dash and his Packers. I feel he's showed great signs, but I don't feel like he's been consistent. And for the lack of consistency, we are going to throw Dash and his Packers into the normal development category. And I just realized there we go. Sorry about that. Jordan. Okay, Jordan and his Bears. I don't think Jordan's that good. I think we're going to put Jordan over into the slow cat. No, I'm joking. I'm trolling. Jordan can go into the superstar category. Daring and his Cardinals. Daring. So Daring, originally when you were the Patriots, I would throw you and your Patriots into the normal category, potentially the slow category. But you're no longer the Patriots. Instead, you are the Cardinals. And it appears as if you've clinched the playoffs with the Cardinals. As you've clinched the playoffs with the Cardinals, you've done so by only winning one game with them. I don't feel like that game really proves a lot. Daring as the Cardinals owner. For now, I'm going to throw into hidden. Debo and his Falcons. We are going to throw into the star category. And finally, the Texans. Junk and his Texans. You know what? I don't even know if I know what Junk's record is. I don't even know if I know what Junk's record is. Let's see. The Texans are 1-15. Is he that bad? Or is he tanking? Let's see. Lost. Win against the Browns. Puts up 39 points against the Browns, which is a solid user. Then he only puts up 6 against KC. I think he's tanking. I think this is definitely a tank job over here. And on that note, I think we are going to put Junk and his Texans into the hidden category. So base. So just kind of base. We've got, what the heck? We've got 4 slow teams, 4 hidden teams, 2, 4, 6 normals, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 stars, 4 superstars, 2, 4, 6. 6 X factors. For the balance of things, I would like to achieve 8 normals. 8 normals, 8 stars. And then what would that, hang on. Let me do some math. So that would be, 8. 5, and then 3. I think that's right. So that's 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 16, 19, 21, 22, 23, 20. Wait, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. So I would like to get to 8 normals, 8 stars, 5 superstars, 3 X factors. This will denote dropping 2 of the stars down to normal. Ooh, that's hard. Let's go back to neon. Hang on. Jumper, Mike Dub, Estrada. Those are the 3 I'm kind of considering. Miker, wait, hang on. Jumper, Mike Dub, Estrada. Jumper, Mike Dub, Estrada. Oh, Estrada is 11 and 5. Okay, never mind. Okay, Mike Dub is 9 and 8. Jumper is 6 and 6. Yeah, I think we're going to, for now, for the balance of things, I think we're going to move Mike Dub and Jumper down. Mike Dub and Jumper down to normal. So let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, we got our 8 normals, 2, 4, 6. All right, so we need to move 2 superstars to star. Jordan, you have had an amazing season, but I feel like it's been a quiet season. I don't feel like your season has been one of like pure dominance. Looking at the list of these teams, this is probably going to be a big stretch, right? I mean, looking at young Swagger and just kind of the inconsistency that he has, like, I think we got to move young Swagger down. Like, who if everything is on the line and Young Swagger was playing BKO, I think I take BKO. If Young Swagger was playing Julian, I think I take Julian. If Young Swagger was playing King Nelson, I think I take King Nelson. So like I'm really conflicted about Young Swagger because when he's hot, but inconsistent, man. I did it again. I forgot to move Neon. So we moved Jumper and Mike Dub down to normal. And then we brought Young Swagger over to star. All right. So we have at the moment 3 players listed in Superstar and 5 players listed in X Factor. That's a total of 8 players. And we need to, for our balance of things, the numbers that we want to achieve, we need to bump 2 of our X Factors down to Superstar. Okay. I think the 2 we bump down has to be Steady and it has to be Frank. I think both of these guys could potentially be higher tier players. But Steady, like, it's not like this is not an insult to either of these guys, right? Like, Steady has had an amazing year. He took an impossible situation and totally flipped it, right? And I think we could be having a much different conversation at the end of the playoffs, right? Like, I think there's an expectation that Evo's probably going to flop in the playoffs, right? I don't want that to happen. I'm rooting for Evo. Low-key, I want Evo to win it all. Like, Evo's the guy that I want to win it all. I don't think he thinks he can. I think Evo thinks he's going to be one and done. At least he said that, right? And from what I've heard about Steady, I mean, what if Steady's in the dance? From what I hear, there's a good chance he could totally run the table. So maybe those 2 could potentially be flip-flopped, right, at the end of the season or at the end of the thing, you know, at the end of the playoffs. But for now, we're going to bump Steady down, and Frank. Like, Frank has had an amazing debut in the league, but it's 2 games, right? 2 games when we got these guys over here balling out at a high level. So, to kind of recap things, what we're looking at here, we have got we have got 4 slow dev teams. Those being myself, Aaron's Broncos, Bradley number 2's Patriots, Drunken Lycan Saints. For our hidden dev teams, we've got 4 there as well. We have got Sneaky's Lions. We have got Seahawks because we currently have no Seahawks owner. we've got Darring's Cardinals because he's won one game with them. He's played one game with them, right? And then we've also got Junk's Texans because like Stinky, I think he's stinking. Normal wise, we've got Browns, Commanders, Chiefs, 49ers. Excuse me, apologies. 49ers. We've got Durant's Browns, Smee's Commanders, Knicks Chiefs, WV George's 49ers. We've got Ice's Raiders, Dash's Packers, Jumpers Eagles, Mike Dubs Jets. This here, like if this is what would be our equivalent of the normal dev within our team, like this is an amazingly talented group of players, right? And I was saying earlier in the beginning of the show that I feel like if you're in the playoffs in this league right now, like just being there is a huge ordeal. Like it's a huge accomplishment. Like I say that and that's easy to fall on the deaf ears, but look at the talent within this group. Wow. This really puts on display just the depth of talent within this league. Star Dev wise, we've got MacDub TV's Jaguars, Jagoda's Cowboys, Estrada's Titans. Crap, I said Durant's Browns, didn't I? Durant is Giants. It wasn't Durant's Browns. It was Psycho's Browns. What the heck am I even talking about? I am sorry, Psycho. I obviously know who the heck you are. God dang it. Giants is like his handle is Durant, right? Let me double check that. Yeah. So his actual, like on the server, his server name is Overtown, but his actual Discord like name is Durant. So yeah, Overtown's Giants, H Coke's Panthers. I'm wanting to say Debo because that's what I'm used to calling him, but he changed his handle. What's his new name again? Cool Under Fire. Debo / Cool Under Fires. Falcons. Jordans, Bears, and Young Swaggers, Steelers. This again just puts on display the talent level within the league. These guys right here are guys that are cream of the crop, top of the top in other leagues. Like these guys, these guys are Super Bowl champions in other leagues, right? And we got Super Bowl champions over here in this group as well. Super Bowl champions from other leagues in that group. We got, I believe, there may even be some Super Bowls in this group. Which, yeah. Our superstar teams, we've got BKO's Buccaneers. We've got Julian's Chargers, King Nelson's Vikings, Steady's Dolphins, and Frank's Rams. And then for our X Factors, we've got 3 players listed in the X Factor category. We got Evo and his Ravens. We got Luar and his Bills. And then we also got Jay Dizzle and his Colts. And I'm going to say this. I'm just say this as we wrap this up. Look at the X Factors. All 3 of those X Factors are in the AFC. Chew on that. And on that note, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Good luck to those of you who have found your way into the playoffs. Good luck. Make it count.